Okay, 10.
Next.
Who's the guy?
Next.
Do you even have? No.
We have with Samarinas. Next. Next.
I'm extremely excited to be back at an activity that is at the center of football. Refereeing is literally at the center of the game and no doubt deserves a special place in preparing for the coming season. With the season commencing in a few days from now, we are eager to ensure that the key support areas are taken care of. We are delighted that CAF has sent top instructors to conduct this member association course. We warmly welcome Mr. Jason Damo from Seychelles, who is the technical instructor for this course, and Mr. Bento Naves from Mozambique, who is our physical instructor. We are also happy to recognize some of our local experts who are part of the personnel running this course. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this is an extremely important program for my executive. Over the years, we have invested heavily in the key pillars of football development. We rate refereeing and coach education as being critical to a sustained football development. We are happy that some of our referees have been recognized by COSAFA, CAF, and FIFA, and are continuously assigned international duties. Part of the reason for these referees, why they've excelled, is because of the continuous exposure to programs such as this one. There are many more among you, the participants, that have shown that you can raise the game to a higher level. We hope that the example of some of your colleagues that have excelled will inspire you to excel beyond our borders. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you may also be aware of the strides that CAF and FIFA are taking in investing in technology in the management of the game. We've had the discourse around video assistant referee, VAR technology, that we've provided policy direction as an executive to the Zambia Premier League to implement VAR. We are mindful of the challenges, but it is something that we cannot defer as the rest of the world has embraced it. The onus is on the football stakeholders to actualize VAR. We already have the advantage as our Super League is already supported by a broadcast partner, SuperSport, and this, we believe, will accelerate the implementation of VAR. We are in the privileged position, as some of you here have been among the pioneers of VAR in international tournaments. It will also help empower other officials whenever they get opportunities to officiate in international competitions, whether it's COSAFA, CAF, and FIFA. Finally, I wish to implore the participants to fully utilize the opportunity as our country is hungry for more high-level referees. Special thanks should also go to the instructors for the wonderful job you are doing to save the game. With those few remarks, I thank you and wish you a very productive training program, which we believe will add towards a very exciting season as we go on to take up fresh challenges. So my appeal is for all of us to remain fully committed and rededicate ourselves. What we can do for you as FAZ will continue with whatever support we can provide, but most importantly, you are our eyes on the pitch when it comes to managing the game. So with that said, again, I'm happy that we are seeing a good number of our female referees coming through. You've done very well, but we can still do more. You know, women's football is also improving. So there's no distinction between women's football and men's football. It's all football. So even officiating, we don't say women who officiate women's football, but at the end of it all, let's all strive to raise football standards, whether it's women or men's football, so that ultimately we get to a point where even on the officiating side, we do get recognition. So mine is just to encourage you and thank you for having done very well up to this point, and we believe some of you will even go beyond where you are. All we need is to encourage each other. Let's work hard and deliver for the good of the game. With that said, thank you very much, and I hope you will have a productive course so that we can see the results as the league commences and then as we continue participating in our games. I thank you.
Zambia for facilitating this very important workshop by inviting our coaches from FIFA. We've got Coach Bento and also Coach Jason. Mr. President, for us, this is a very important course. We take it very, very seriously. The 5 days we are going to spend here are very important because we know that the league is coming to a start in a week's time. Apart from your physical presence here today, we would also like to thank you for what you've done for us in the past season. I mean, I know as referees we always take the stick for our decisions, and obviously we bear the brunt. But we can assure you that I think from our ends, even when we evaluate what we did last season, I think we feel we are doing well. I think we are proud of ourselves, and we can only do and promise that we can only do better in the next season. So we look forward to your continued support and also supporting our department through the chairman and also the referees manager, as well as our local instructors. We know that ours is about making difficult decisions on the field of play. And definitely come the next season, we will not shy away from making those decisions because at the end of the they are the best for the game. So we will definitely be coming to your office through our managers and making demands because we know that we can only do so much, and we also want to participate in your vision for developing referees, both in terms of the technology aspect and also just to ensure that there's a good participation from our female colleagues at the very highest level.